Dear customer, the Bandai Namco Entertainment support team is currently experiencing a higher than normal amount of customer contacts due to the recent release of Dark Souls 3. We apologize for being unable to assist you in our normal, timely manner and recommend that you please visit our support center, where we have posted many articles to our various games with answers to frequently asked questions posed by other end users. Rest assured that we've received your email, and our support staff will be replying back to your inquiry in the order it was submitted. We apologize for any inconvenience and appreciate your patience and continued support. Thanks. Bandai Namco Entertainment America support team. Alright, so you can probably tell by the title of the video and by the title of this email right here, I've had some trouble with the Dark Souls 3's Softban system, its penalization system. I've gotten the invalid data warning. And this started on April 20th, as you can see right there. I immediately responded to Bandai Namco Entertainment America, like I was supposed to, put in the DirectX logs and all that stuff. That was over half a month ago. Fast forward to today, I actually have been penalized. Instead of getting a warning, I have in fact been just straight up Softbanned. So this is the this is the email I got about 6 days ago from a staff member who finally got to my email. Thank you for contacting Bandai Namco Entertainment America's customer support department. Well, this service can check why you are receiving the message. Please note though that this service has no ability to remove any restriction placed upon your account. We are only able to check why your game was flagged for invalid data. Oh, that's just great. I mean, you've already replied so late that I have been soft banned already by the system automatically. Not only that, you can't even remove the restriction that was placed on me because you guys were so slow in checking why my game was flagged for invalid data. Sure, you can tell me why it's invalid now, but can you fix it? Who knows? Does the game realize that after a while I don't have this invalid data and then will automatically stop soft banning me after a certain amount of days? I would like to know this. And then they asked me for my Steam profile and all that other stuff. And funnily enough, the person here types, once you've provided us this information, we will be able to check with the Dark Souls 2 server team to see if any restrictions, limitations may have been placed on your account. I'm not sure what this person is like. Did I do that? No, it's not. In the title it says Dark Souls 3. That's his mistake. Did he check me on another game, or is that just a random typo? I just realized that just now, but we're done. So here's the problem I have with this. The game's been out for a while. People are getting soft banned left and right. It's been over half a month for me since I have put in my input, my customer service need. Nobody knows exactly how this is happening, but we figured out a couple of ways. Right here, I'm going to put a little box. Click this box. It's very important that you click this box. It's going to show you a video of a person who is hacking, invading other people's worlds, doing basically what could be considered Dark Souls 3 illegal stuff, and getting everybody in that world involved soft banned, or in this case, a warning that they have invalid data. He's doing teleport backstabs. I don't remember if he does it, but you can drop items that aren't supposed to be in the game, like pyromancy flames that are infused, because that's not actually a thing you can do. Rings that aren't supposed to be in the game, like rare rings of sacrifice. He's getting a bunch of people soft banned, and that's an extremely dick move. He streamed it on YouTube, by the way. This system is broken. The system is broken. I mean, what the heck? So I assumed that something that happened to me was that there was somebody who invaded me, or I invaded someone. It's probably someone who invaded me. And they dropped an item that did this or that, and I didn't realize it until later. So there's this, okay, So I'm sorry, I'm going on like a bit of a tangent. I'm kind of frustrated at the situation. I'm frustrated that there are so many ways someone can fuck up your game, and yet it takes people over 2 months. I still haven't gotten a reply back from this guy. I have replied to this guy with my URL and everything, and I still haven't gotten him. Even before this email has showed up, I emailed him again saying, "Hey, you took so long that I actually got Softban. I need help." Um, I mean, yeah, they're busy. They're busy dealing with a bunch of people. This is happening to a lot of people, but they should probably at least give me a blanket response that everybody's getting and say, "Hey, we're going to revamp the system. We're going to unban everybody. Don't worry. Please rest assured that you're gonna be able to play your game." I haven't played my game. I haven't played Dark Souls in like not 2 weeks, but like maybe I haven't played Dark Souls for quite a bit, like a week and a half since this has happened, since I actually got soft banned. The videos you're seeing now is me going on a binge of Soul Level 1 boss destroying. Um, we'll see how I do that. I can still do that offline. I just haven't had the motivation to play this game without the multiplayer. I like the multiplayer. That's part of the game. Part of me wants to just request a refund. There's actually a platform for this epidemic that's going on. Let me put another box here, a box link here for the platform for those who are unjustly soft banned. Go ahead and read up on that, because there's some things that you could see there that are possible causes as to why your account was flagged. Some people say it's your driver. Some people say it's these. Honestly, people have not figured out a single pinpoint reason besides whether or not someone has dropped an item that it doesn't belong in your game, or went into your world and did some really fucked up stuff, like, teleport backstabs, like your good friend over in the previous video I linked to did. Something's up. Okay, listen, guys. I play Street Fighter V. I know what a bad launch is. But the difference between Street Fighter V and Dark Souls 3 is that Street Fighter V doesn't ban people because their security system is bad. We're actually working from the ground up to prevent rage quitting from happening. When someone rage quits about 4 times, the system says, "Okay, now we know you're doing it for real, and we're going to stop you from playing online for 2 hours." That's great. I think that's awesome. This one, they started way over the top. And it's like the system is so severe that people who... It's almost like I'm witnessing a crime, but I'm being prosecuted for... being within 50 meters of it. It's like that Seinfeld episode where... It's like the season finale of Seinfeld where they're taking the camera out around the town, and they happen to film this guy getting robbed, and then they get prosecuted for it, whereas the other guy, the actual culprit gets away, and it's a really big stupid crap fest, and bureaucracy comes in, and with a lot of character witnesses, it's saying these people should be punished, so you should ignore how ridiculous this law is and just put him in jail, and that's how the show ends. That's how the show ends. They end up in jail. I am technically in Dark Souls jail right now. And you guys might be too. Now, let's get to some serious business here. If you aren't soft banned yet, go to this page. I'm going to put a box here. Learn how to back up your saves. Back up your saves very, very often. So people have discovered that if you back up your save, and then you get a warning, and you refresh your save, roll back your save to before you got the warning. Whatever you did in that moment is gone. You will no longer have that warning. I guess the game logs that this thing was dropped, and then the system's like, hey, that shouldn't be there, and it's written into your save data or something like that. People say that cloud save data kind of helps. I haven't had any luck with it, obviously, because I didn't feel the need to back up my saves, but in this day and age, you can never be safe. Now, if you have been soft banned, this is a warning to you as well. It's been over half a month for me, and I still haven't gotten any reply. and there's been no official news as to what they're going to do about these things. So I I didn't want to do it myself, but I'm probably going to make a dummy Steam account, just make one for Dark Souls 3. At least until the problem is solved, because if this system is so broken and they have no control over it, and they can't remove my restrictions manually, then I'm going to I'm going to use an exploit so that I can continue to play the game that I want to. I mean, in all honesty, I do want to like join that group and say I want to request a refund, because this is, you shouldn't have my money if your system isn't going to let me play the game that is as advertised. But I still want to play the game too. I don't know. This is just I wanted to make this video to let you guys know that if you've been to let you know that if you aren't softbanned, back up your save. You could get softbanned at any time, because somebody could go into your world and drop an item or teleport all around you, and the game will be like, hey, you were in this room where this activity happened, your account will be flagged, and in less than a week, you'll be softbanned because you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about like drop data logs. You can't do anything about it because you don't have the item. You can't drop or discard the item. The game tells you, hey, you have this amount of time to get rid of this invalid data. And you're like, what invalid data? I don't have any invalid data. What are you talking about? And you leave it alone because you can't really do anything about it. And then eventually you get soft banned. So please, if you haven't been soft banned, back up your saves. Back up all your saves. Back up everything. Back up your hard drive. Back up all your important documents. Back up your music, especially if you have the iTunes cloud system, because I've heard that's really bad. But I'm not going to make a video about that because that doesn't affect me. So back up your stuff, people who haven't been soft banned. If you have been soft banned, expect this to take a very long time. And in the meantime, just bite the bullet, make a dummy account, tell your Dark Souls friends, hey, I made a dummy account, this is it, we can continue playing now. So that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. I'll see you guys next time. This is Teamboy27 wishing you all brighter tomorrow. Have a good day.